Damn, son, where'd you find this?
You're listening to Middle Kids live here in the KEXP studios, songs from their new album, Lost Friends.
We got started missteps go. Thought you were healthy, but you're joking. You must be catching up your smoking. I wish that you never played. You're standing out in the way tonight, like you got something to say to God. You got a debt to pay, baby. Something you didn't wait. Standing out in the way tonight, like you got something to say to God. You got a debt to pay, baby. Something you didn't wait. You wanna make it okay.
Middle Kids live here in the KEXP studios, the new album Lost Friends. Tonight they're playing in Portland, Oregon at Mississippi Studios, heading back up to Seattle tomorrow for a show at the Tractor Tavern. Thanks for stopping in today for this set.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited to have you on my show, and we've been loving the music, and that song's definitely hitting a sweet spot for many people, but a lot of your songs do that. And you're kind of a young band. It seems like things just really took off for you quickly, which has got to be so exciting. I heard that you had not even played a show when you released your first song. Is that true?
Yeah. The band, really started because we made this song. We were like, ooh, we like this song. So then we assembled a band.
Well, how did your collaboration get going, and how did you start making songs together? Was it just for fun?
Kind of. Tim and I both were had different solo projects in Sydney, and then we both liked each other's music, so we started kind of helping each other with them, and then realized we were much better together than apart, so then kind of grew out of that.
In more ways than one. Evidently, you got along quite well. We've got a union.
Team.
Very true.
Music and otherwise. Well, as I mentioned, you've toured so much, and before you put your EP out and then just hit the road. You've played so many great festivals. I saw you at Iceland Airwaves.
Oh, no way!
It was fun. Yeah, actually at KEXP Hostel. We were doing a session there as well, and but you've played some big festivals, ACL and Lollapalooza and so many others, and you were trying to get a full-length debut out. People were so eager to hear more music. How were you able to work on those songs? Did playing all those live shows inform the new record?
Yeah, big time. It was actually cool how the record came together because, like you said, off the back of the EP, we were touring so much, but it just meant that heaps of the songs grew on the road, little ditties we'd make in sound check or whatever, and then kind of came back after touring and then built them all together. But yeah, you can hear it definitely, to me, it sounds more like a bigger, rockier album than our EP, and I think probably so much of that is from being more informed from our live show and just being on the road.
There's a lot of influences in your record. I'd say, I know bands don't like to be labeled, but for purposes of people knowing, what you sound like, if they're reading about you and don't know what you sound like, it's maybe an indie pop sound, but you can hear so many influences. And I know you have a lot of experience in the band. You have a classical influence. I know Harry has a jazz influence. Can you talk about some of your backgrounds and how you all came to music?
Yeah, we all grew up playing from such a young age. And I guess, for me, the piano was just, the thing where I found my musicality, I guess. And then out of that, I just started writing songs. And when I met Tim, I was actually doing more electro-pop stuff. But then he was like, you should play the guitar. And it kind of brought a whole new life to a lot of the songs I was working on. But yeah, I think so much of it for us is, we don't even necessarily know consciously that it's influencing our writing or our performing. But I'm sure that it is.
It's just in your DNA.
I guess.
I know here you have you have a mic because you're pretty involved in the jazz scene. You do some producing. How did you connect up with this?
I guess I was like at school, and like that was like school's always like a little world, a little bubble. So I was pretty deep in that. But I was always kind of seeing bands and like playing in bands, and I knew Tim from when we were growing up, so it felt pretty natural kind of coming back to like an indie rock setting, and kind of coming full circle through like playing a lot of that music. And I really learned to play the drums, and like my musicality, like, yeah, I think the same, like just like Hannah, that's kind of where I learnt how to be a musician. And it's nice coming back and feeling very comfortable like doing this now.
And also probably comfortable being on the road with someone that you grew up with. And
yeah, totally.
A lot of trust.
Sometimes.
And you all made this record yourselves, I heard, some of it even in your home. Tim, were you kind of behind the scenes on this one?
Yeah, I used to record a lot of stuff at home. Like, that's kind of where I like to record. And so, yeah, we did everything except drums and vocals in our house, which was really fun. It was just more comfortable, and you can sort of play whenever you want and find weird sounds. And
Yeah, Tim gets fully weird when he goes into these rabbit holes.
I like to sort of not have the pressure of being on the clock in that way. But yeah, then we went into the country and recorded drums for a week, and we recorded vocals in a friend's studio in Sydney. So it sort of came together in a kind of patchwork way, but it's cool. We tried tracking to tape live the other day, which was really fun as well. So we're thinking of doing it differently in future, but it's fun to sort of have different ways of songs coming together.
And then you came over here to the U.S. to mix the record. What was that like? You worked with a legendary mixer, worked with the National, Yonsei, who I love.
Yeah, I mean, that
Interpol.
was awesome because we were actually mid-tour as well. So we took a week out. We went up to Connecticut with Peter Cadis, and I mean, it was a really special experience for us, kind of seeing how he brought new life into the track with what he was doing. But yeah, that was cool.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Tim?
he cleaned up the mess. That's how.
We were like, here
you
do
go.
what you can.
We're live in the KEXP studios. It's Middle Kids, songs from the new album Lost Friends. You play a couple more?
Yes. These songs Don't Be Hiding.
Show me your body. Do you think that I'd like it? Would you stand up there proudly? Would you feel like dying? I watching and they're looking at me as if I got what they need. But I don't got it, don't got it, don't got it. And you think I know, but I don't know, I don't know. I swear I am on my knees, it's different. I swear falling off my feet. I swear everything a little different, something that I have never seen. I swear I am on my knees, it's different. I swear I'm falling off my feet. I swear everything a little different, something that I have never seen. There is something that I have never seen. I swear when I'm on my knees it's different. I swear when I've fallen off my feet. I stare at everything a little different. There's something there that I have never seen. There is something there that I have never seen.
Ah, very nice. Middle Kids live here in the KEXP studios, the new album Lost Friends. That was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yes, those things. Thanks for having us.
So great to have you. Tonight they'll be at Mississippi Studios in Portland, Oregon, back up here in Seattle playing the Tractor Tavern tomorrow night. It's Middle Kids live on KEXP Seattle.
Noise!
Yay!
Thank you.
Great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?